Hello? Hello? Alrighty then. Time to continue. You better be watching this, Abby. Time to meet the thieflings. The basement is dark and dank, and you are immediately struck by the hostility of the gathered tieflings. 5 of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. The tall woman, who had been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of her knife, greets you with narrowed eyes. Brother Woljif, you got my message then. Sorry I couldn't swing by sooner, dear sister. Carries me. I was just one thing after another. First, I was in shackles. Next, well, no, I was still in shackles. And I was being watched. And then the chief got me out, and I came here straight away. I knew you'd be waiting on me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night. So, we had a clear plan. We were going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and leave. Even if the neighbors called the guards, there was time to get away. But what happened? That bitch Erebeth showed up almost right away. She knew we'd be there. Somebody betrayed us, and I have a good idea who it was. What do you have to say to that? Make it quick. We're gonna go. Do you think Woljif knows the name of the traitor? Christmas turns to you. She speaks. I thought Woljif only brought you so he'd have someone to hide behind if things went south. Yes, he knows the name of the traitor. Every gang that Brother Woljif has been a part of has very quickly come to an end. Their hideout location was passed to the guards, or their competitors found out where they could ambush them. Woljif is the only one who always comes out smelling of roses. If you think about it, you'll come to the same conclusion as us. I'd have said that meant that Woljif was cursed with finding friends among losers and screw-ups. But now that he's with us, that must mean the curse has been broken. You know, good on you, Lan. That depends. He was indeed most fortunate to find himself in a party with me. On the other hand, he also ended up in a party with you. You know, yeah, I get that, yeah. Honestly, seriously, I think there's other issues to be worrying about. Kenabras is burning. Why are you squabbling here instead of fleeing the city? Yeah, man, that's... Charisme purses her lips. I'd be glad to leave, like the rest of my brothers and sisters. But in the family, there's nothing worse than betrayal, and it's something we do not forgive. We don't forgive anyone who lets traitors off the hook either. If I don't find the rat, my superiors, let's just say, I'll wish I was burning in Canabras. I want to keep living, so I'm going to take a chance until I find out who is the traitor here. No one is leaving. Okay. Let's hear this. Woljif, tell us your side of the story. What happened? What's there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Kirsme got 6 of us together in this very basement. Me and those 5 over there. I mean, Woljif jerks his head toward the 5 tieflings. Yeah, tieflings kneeling by the wall. She rounds us up, and she says we've got a score. Eccentricities and wonders. The one place nobody's ever been able to hit. The place that's guarded by a golem. But now, a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession, along with a tip-off that the shop owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny. So we're in. And the most important thing was that none of us was to be hanging about the shop ahead of the job. No casing out the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its master. This job was top secret. That's all true so far. Go on. We did everything right, with the locks and the golem. I picked the lock. I remember it clear as day. Sister Dalna was on lookout. Brother Melroy had the scroll. Doffy, Tavi, and Varnier brought the sacks. We covered the windows and lit the torches. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them in a sack, and one right expensive one rolled away from me. I crawled under the table after it, and next thing I know, Irabeth was there. Everybody scampered, but I was still under the table. Not my finest moments. I was going to wait it out, but then those blockheads were dragging me out by my tail and put me in shackles. They took all my rings off me, about 20,000's worth, and to add insult to injury, I've never even found the last one. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you, poor thing. Stripped you of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything? Where's the moon of the abyss, Brother Wooljiff? Yeah, I'm intrigued, so we're gonna go, what is the moon of the abyss? It was an amulet. It used to sit on a little cushion in the window of Eccentricities and Wonders. Sterling silver sparkled like a star, fine piece of work. On one side there was a half moon, a crescent, a waning moon, and in the middle there was a dark crystal, like it was eclipsing the moon. Old man Phelan was so proud of that amulet. He used to say, "I'll never sell it. It's the jewel of my collection." Wooljiff sighs unhappily. I used to go there to see what kinds of treasures there were in the world. There's nothing else to look at in Kenbris. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but who's to say? If you ever stole a thing like that, you'd have the guards on you the second you tried to fence it. Everybody knew that you were always hanging around Eccentricities and Wonders, drooling over the moon of the abyss. Did you think you could swipe it in all the commotion and keep it for yourselves? Did you hope that we'd all be locked up and you'd get off scot-free with a fancy trinket to boot? Don't take me for a mug, Wooljiff. I see right through you. Yeah, why would Irabeth arrest her own informant? Took the words right out of my mouth. It doesn't make any sense. If I was the rat, I'd have kissed her on the hand and been long gone by now. You know me, sister. I'm a cautious fella, not an idiot. Why would I go against the family? So the fish in the Selin can have a nice Wooljiff-sized dinner? The moon of the abyss is a pretty bauble, to be sure, but it's just an amulet. It ain't worth dying over. You knew Irabeth's people would protect you. You knew you could pin the moon going missing on them. And now you've come here with backup. You knew exactly what I was going to say to you. Only problem is, Nobody's returned the amulet to Phylem. Are you giving Irabeth a cut? Is that it? Have you seen her? Do you think she'd take a cut of anything I offered her? She can't be bought. She's like 3 heralds of Modia all rolled into one. Yeah, she doesn't really seem that corruptible. He speaks the truth. You'll find some knights who take bribes, I'm sorry to say, but Irbith Tirabade is not one of them. Go on, Woljif. That's the whole sorry story. Woljif crosses his arms, looking affronted. Some family this turned out to be. Just a name in the end. In a real family, people take each other at their words. They don't throw around accusations. I didn't take the moon of the abyss. What am I gonna do with it? You can't sell it to no crusaders. It's a special item. You can't wear it. It'll get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. If it's that important to you, Sister Carisma, I'll find it, and I'll drag the traitor here by his horns, just so's you don't end up at the bottom of the Selen. But you know what you're gonna owe me for that? An apology. Right here, in front of everyone. You're going to apologize loud and clear so everyone hears it. You'll say, sorry, Woljif, you're a good guy, and I was wrong about you. Fine. You're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Woljif, the family will get you. Wherever you go, you'll spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning at night, fearing poison in every cup and every meal. You'll look into the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the family's come for you. You'll have no peace. But one day, you'll be tired of running. You'll stop to catch your breath, and that is when we'll get you. Got it? You've a way with words, Sister Kursma. A way that almost made me wet myself, but a way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We'll chat to that scary gal, Irbeth. She knows a little. We can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do the talking. We'll find the real traitor. And I'll get my apology. Onward to Irbeth, Chief. Let's go clear my good name. Root out the traitor, but be quick about it. Time's running out. I don't want to get chewed up by demons. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, hold on, guys. Alrighty. Um. We'll go here. Oh boy. Random encounters, just what I like.
Time to rob them of their treasures.
Alright, let's take a look. Alright, so...
Into the fray!
I'll cut you wide open.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Everything has a price. Always watch your back. Hesitation is a waste of time. Careful now.
Together we stand.
Open your heart to me.
Meditate on your mistakes.
My tail is restless.
Might make you feel better.
I always have the upper hand. That's easy. Precisely.
She's right over here. Alright. Just a look. Eurobeth. Eurobeth rubs her red and tired eyes. Any success? How is the city? There's a traitor I'm trying to track down. Who is your informant among the thieflings? Eurobeth arches her brows in surprise. Cannabis is threatened by a demon horde, and you have enough spare time to help out thieves? Eurobeth sighs. I don't like this, but I hope you know what you're doing. I'll tell you everything I know. I did not see my informant's face. He slipped out of a dark alley, handed me the note, and disappeared. Eurobeth hesitates as she tries to remember. He had a cloak with a hood masking his face, but the horns The long horns didn't fit under it well. Didn't fit it under it. There should be a guardian golem in Eccentricities and Wonders, the shop they tried to rob. The owner gave us the construct's code word just in case. The golem itself was destroyed, but the head seems to be intact, so you can interrogate the thing and find out what it saw. The code word is Hand of Iori. The shop's owner must have escaped, but there's a chance we'll get lucky with the golem. I'll just leave. Take my horse with me.
Always watch your back.
Alright. Eccentricities and Wonders is a reputable old shop whose name speaks for itself. The inside resembles a private collection for the antiques displayed in the showcase, and on the shelves are so rare that only the queen herself could possibly afford to pay the full price for them.
I found
Might be might be treasure.
something.
I can hear your footsteps. Pull me out. Hello?
Careful now.
Hello? Is anyone there?
The formerly well-appointed shop now looks a sorry state. It has been completely ransacked. Lying in the corner next to a scorched wall are the soot-covered shards of clay golem's head. The golem's eyes glow in the gloom. Master. Code word. Hand of Iori. Code word. Correct. The golem's eyes glow brighter, awaiting orders. Tell me about any suspicious people who came to the shop in the last week. The golem is silent for a moment. 56 individuals entered the shop. Human, female, old, gnome, male, old, human, female. He'll be reeling off the customers till nightfall. We need to ask it a different way. Were any of the suspicious people tieflings? The golem is silent for a while. Tieflings. 3. Tiefling male, middle-aged. Tiefling male, young. Tiefling female, young. Describe the young tiefling man. Tiefling male, medium height. Short horns curling backward. Medium length tail. Eye color, yellow. Hair color, black. Special observations, annoyed master. Horns, hair, tail. That sounds like me. But it's not possible. I know what the security's like here. I didn't come near the place. I give you my word, Chief. No special observations. Subject was unremarkable. There. See? Can't have been me. Well, describe the middle-aged male tiefling. Tiefling male. Medium height. Long horns. Medium length tail. Eye color, pale. Skin color, dark. Special observations, red hair. Oh, that's our traitor. I'd bet my life on it. Charism drilled it into our heads that we wasn't to go hanging around the shop. Red hair? We've got a couple of gingers, and plenty more who get it out of a bottle. So much for a special observation. Golems ain't all they're cracked up to be, eh? Maybe its master knows more. Just to be thorough, describe the female tiefling. Tiefling female, above average height. Hair, long, pale. Tail, not observed. Long horns. Eye color, blue. Special observations, scar on nose. Baldric with gold stitching. I don't know that one. A new arrival, most likely. Gold stitching, eh? Wouldn't mind getting to know her a little better. That's enough. The golem is silent, waiting for an order. Can you tell me, where is your master? Phalem Frutaros, my master, is in his hiding place. Revealing the location of the hiding place is prohibited, prohibited, prohibited. He likely holed himself up in the basement when the commotion started. The entrance should be around here somewhere. Where is the basement in this place? The basement is below me. I guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. Welp, I found everything I wanted to know.
That's easy.
I can hear your footsteps. Pull me out. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Please get me out of here.
Free at last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake under that rubble. Much obliged. Damn, I'm not in any pain, but my head is still foggy for some reason. What's with all the hubbub in the city? The name's Finian. I'm a Pathfinder. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
You're a Pathfinder?
That's right, Finian Dismar, Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the world wound wherever my tasks lead me. Scouting, mostly. But this last while, I've just been hanging around in Canabras, waiting until I'm needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least this shop makes for better lodging than some inn.
What I meant was, what are you?
What's that supposed to mean? I just told you. You want to know where I hail from, is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. We Kelets of the Star Eye clan fled when the World Wound troubles began. But I couldn't stand by while the demons wreaked havoc, so I came back.
So this is essentially my problem with this game is why are certain things voiced and why are certain things like why isn't there voice acting throughout the thing? Like, I understand the character not having their voice actor because that way you can go with what they want and how you think they would say it approximately. But this person has a voice actor and is talking right now. Why didn't the golem have a voice actor? It's a pretty big part for our side quest, so like you think, but I don't know.
Or did you mean to ask about my weapon of choice? My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow, if I do say so myself. I can swing a sword and poke with a spear, but what I am best at is communing with the spirits. They call folks like me phantom blades.
A phantom blade? What's that?
It's like a spiritualist, but with a twist. It means that some spirit took a liking to me at some point, and it can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy, eh? I don't need any whetstones or enchantments. Doesn't take up space either. Although, to be fair, it's not a barrel of laughs. The spirits that bestow this kind of power don't come from happy places, and they're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They usually appear after great battles that leave few survivors.
Well, okay, because the city is definitely under attack by demons, so that makes sense.
Wait, what? The last thing I saw was some thieves breaking in here. And then the guards came, everyone was running around. After that, it's a bit of a blur. Right when things got intense, they dropped the cabinet on me. I couldn't even help the owner. I was just lying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along.
Okay, I'm a bit confused.
If there are demons in Canabras, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Hey, do you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. And besides, the more the merrier.
Yep, alright, yep, that's a fair point. How did you end up in this shop?
I've been waiting here so long I don't even remember anymore. Just sitting and waiting for any word from the Pathfinders, but it looks like everyone has forgotten about me. The shop owner is an old friend of the Pathfinders, so I've taken up residence here.
Fuck it, I'll take the talking sword with me.
I swear you won't regret it. I can do all sorts of things. Is there anything your party is missing? A sword, a spear, a bow? Just say the word.
Alright. You now have a unique companion. Finnen the Talking Weapon. You can access him by pressing R2 and selecting Finnen. Open this window to start a dialogue with him or to change his form. He can take the shape of any weapon and you can give him to one of your characters in the party. There is no limitation to form. That is cool. I thoroughly like that. Honestly, that's phenomenal.
Stay on your toes.
Hail to the adventurers. You know, I've never regretted following you. Dude, like, I just fucking started talking to you, like... How could you have... Okay. Everyone seems to revolve around you, like beavers in a millie wheel. I've had a lot to write in my reports to the Pathfinder Society, although thinking about it, it's been a while since I sent my last report. Alrighty then, looks like I am... Is that, Abathan? Let's learn more about this this weapon. I want to talk about you. Sure, go ahead. Although I haven't really done anything noteworthy yet. I guess not. Do you realize that you're a weapon? Yeah. What kind of question is that? I mean, sure, the clerics keep going on about every crusader being a weapon of Emodia, but I don't speak of myself in fancy words like that. I'm just a lad with 2 arms, 2 legs, and more freckles than I'd like. I choose where to go and whom to fight for. I don't want to be someone's weapon, you hear? A rodent is dead. Now everybody decides their own fate. Okay then. Interesting. Communing with spirits. Maybe I can. Only they don't want to answer me. I'm still a spiritualist. A phantom blade. My power is within me. But I have this feeling like I'm separated from the spirit world by some kind of transparent wall. I keep knocking, but no one can hear me. I think. Finan forces a chuckle. Guess all the bladesmith's torture did a number on me. He broke something inside.
Precisely.
Alright. Honestly. So.
I will not be trifled with.
We will win this war. A bright future awaits
Everything
us.
has a price.
There we go.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Two AC.
I always have the upper hand. Stay on your toes. I will not be trifled with. Everything has a price.
Okay, I get it now. Alrighty, I get it. Kinda.
I do things my way. Always watch your back.
Forget it. Well, this didn't go well. Forget it.
Is F?
I always have the upper hand.
Where's my athletics at? +6. What is yours at? Oh, okay.
Stay on
Never
your
mind. I guess he
toes.
does have a better athletic skill than I do. Let's have her pick that lock.
I am helpful, am I not? Shh.
The elderly gnome, so portly as to be nearly spherical, is curled up in the corner of the basement, shaking. Marauders! Bandits! Scavengers! Yeah. Makes sense. We're all of those things, and much, much more. Before you report us to the good authorities, mind if we have a chat? We're gonna do the good thing here. Just gonna tell him to please calm down. No one is going to rob you. Even though I've already robbed him. The gnome peers at you. You do look better dressed than the local thieves and ragamuffins. You came here to tell me that the nightmare is over? No, it's not. You're here to steal my riches. Get back. The gnome notices Woljif, and his round face turns scarlet. You, Woljif, the dirty little sneaky thief. You've been sniffing around my shop for years. Finally worked up the courage to rob me, did you? Get out of here. You and your pals have taken everything already, I'm sure. What a... Gnome seems to settle slightly. My name's Phalem Frutrolus. Never gonna get that name right. I was the owner of the shop, but I'm not sure I can claim to be the owner of anything. I hope there's at least something left of it. Oh, come off it. Your shop's fine. It's a bit ransacked, maybe, but nothing a bit of spit and polish can't fix. You just be so mean. Why would you just kill this person? You've done nothing. He's done nothing. Yeah, I guess so. Where were you the night of the robbery? Do you think I robbed my own shop? I was here, in the basement. I was told to make it look like I'd left. The watch was very keen to get their hands on those thieflings. They seemed to be multiplying all over Golarion. So, of course, I did everything they said. And I've been stuck in this basement since then. The golem wouldn't move away from the door, no matter how much I yelled at it. But then I thought that this was all to the good. Somebody came by after the guard and caused a ruckus upstairs, bellowing like mad, taking advantage of my absence. Can you tell me about the thieflings that have visited the Centuries and Wonders recently? Why should I tell you anything about my customers? You're not from the City Guard or the Eagle Watch, but you're wrong. Chief, if he keeps digging his heels and just say the word, I know how to loosen his tongue. I mean, it's technically not a bluff. I'm with the City Watch to help catch these ruffians. So they haven't gotten the thieflings? I thought the city's finest were on the job, and they'd... The gnome sighs. You can't rely on anyone. Ask your questions then, if it's so important. Let's talk about Wooljiff. I want to know more about Wooljiff. My face wrinkles in distaste. Wooljiff Jaffetto. Right? Yes, I've known him a long time, though I'd rather not know him at all. He's been sulking around my shop for years, treating the place like a free museum. He always wanted to look at the moon of the abyss. I'd chase him out, but he'd just slink back in again. If he was with the gang that robbed my shop, I'll bet anything he swiped the moon. How come I'm the prime suspect? Whoever betrayed us all, that's the one who's got the moon. I want to see it returned too. You get me? I don't like the idea of other people's grubby mitts on it. Okay. I guess let's learn about the actual culprit. Tell me about the red-haired tiefling. Valen falls to thinking. A red-haired tiefling. I suppose, yes. There was one who came in. I spent a long time looking around. He was a person of modest means. I could tell by his clothes, but he asked me to show him an Asmar-made chainmail. He certainly couldn't afford it. That's when I suspected that something was off. I checked everything after he left, but nothing was missing, and that put my mind at ease. I can't remember what he looked like. Didn't get a good look at his face. All I remember is that he was wrapped in a green cloak like he was freezing. But that's all I have. That's it. With that description, we'll surely sniff him out. Come on, Chief. Back to Sister Charisme. We go. To have a good, long, shifty, all my brothers and put these clues together. Something tells me the traitor isn't going to wriggle out of this one. I'll just talk about the tiefling woman because otherwise I have to kill him. Phelan Scratcherston, a tiefling woman? Ah yes, I remember her. A noble lady. Unlike the tiefling ruffians we have around here, she purchased magical equipment for the crusade, and she promised to come back. If only all tieflings were like that. I'd be laughing all the way to the bank. Dude, that's fucking racist. If that isn't enough to help you catch those thieves, then I don't know what else to tell you. Now be on your way and leave me in peace with the wreck of my shop.
Careful now. That's easy.
We're just gonna leave. Jeez Louise. Why don't you ask this in the comment sections instead of just snapping me so I have to like keep swapping back and forth? Gosh, so inconsiderate, Abathan. So honestly, we're gonna save, you know, you never know when a fight's gonna break out. See, there you go. So much simpler. I can see it now when it flashes on upon my screen, and I don't have to go, I wonder what the fuck Abby then sent me. Let me just stop my entire stream to go check. It flashes right up on my TV now. We're making life simple. I like simple. Nah, I don't think I will watch my language, but thanks anyways for the warning. Why don't you watch my language? And no, I will not do math for you.
Retreat already?
I'm streaming for you. That is enough.
The spirits demand your blood.
You won't survive me.
Oh. If my stream's not good enough for you, I guess I'll just stop my stream and won't stream this game. So, you know, this is all you get. Oh, hey. That's what I thought.
Pain. So this is how it feels.
I should have been paying attention more, but oh well, you know.
I will not be
Booking
trifled with.
happens.
Precisely. Always watch your back.
You're actually lucky I can't decide to stop this streaming this now because Preston knows that I'm streaming, or Preston knows, and he might watch these streams so he can see how I play the game. No. Never. You never have backup. The world is always against you. Don't you dare think for a second that, you have backup. What sort of person would back you up? Come on. Think about this, Abby. You're being unreasonable. You're funny. You're funny. As if. As if. I've decided, also, I'll take you on your good faith. I'll continue. If it wasn't for the fact that, I'm streaming it for Preston as well, I wasn't going to talk throughout these. I wasn't going to read every story dialogue or speech dialogue thing. I was like, ain't got time for that. But because of that, now I kind of gotta. So, alright. I bet you do, because you're not the one who has to try to make the voices. Ah, yes, I see you got Chief Soul's speech down. I think that's his name. Charisme drums her fingers nervously on the handle of her blade. Well, are you going to tell me who the traitor is? The name and the moon of the abyss that they stole? I don't need anything else. Well, let's take a good look at the suspects. Okay. I'm not going to do math for you, but I am going to solve a puzzle for you. The Tiflings are tense and are ready to reach for the weapons. The only redheads are Melroy and Dolphy. The dark-skinned Tiflings are Vern, Dolphy, and Melroy. Dolphy, Melroy, and Tave have straight horns, but Tave is female. Only Varnier and Melroy have green cloaks. Redhead, Melroy, green cloaks. Alright, I need a little more time. I'm pretty sure I have my answer. I just gonna go in and double check. Companions. Dark skin.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Take the book. So the thief should be Melroy. Good book. Make sure I get this right. Dolphy. Yeah. Chief. The traitor is Melroy. Botil and will get you. Bruh, get stabbed in the back. Charisme looks weary, but her early tension has clearly lifted. He confessed. Someone connected to the cult of Bahamut ordered him to steal the Moon of Ibis, and the best idea he could come up with was to drag us into it. He got the scroll to take out the golem. He betrayed us to Irabeth so that he could swipe the amulet in the chaos. He thought we'd get nicked, and he'd slink off to meet with his customer. You've got the Moon of Abyss. Let me look at it one more time. My whole life I've dreamt of holding it in my hands, if only for a second. He said when he got to the window display, the moon was gone. He's lying, of course. He had time to hand the moon off to the person who ordered it. Bloody cultists. I don't really give a toss. I'm just glad we got to the bottom of this. What are you going to do now? Honestly, can I join the family? Carrie Smith burst off in. That's all you want? You can have your pick of non-Tiefling gangs. You've no need to tread on our territory. The family is Tieflings only. No exceptions. Alright, bitch. I'm gonna come back here when I'm a Tiefling. I better be able to join the family afterwards. Let's see what's gonna happen with the traitor. What are you gonna do to the traitor? Kirsten nonchalantly picks her nails with her knife tip. He'll be sent to visit his distant relatives on their farm, to think about what he did. Any more questions? No, that's good. That's all I need to know. Good decision. I don't plan to hang around long either. Charisma turns to leave. Sister, Woljif nervously bites his lips. His cheeks are flushed and his tail is swishing through the air. You forgot something. What's now? You should be happy to be alive. An apology. You promised to apologize to me, loudly, in front of everyone. We're alone now, but I still want to hear it. Well? That. Shrugs indifferently. So sorry. I suppose for being wrong about you. This time. Don't think that just because you didn't act like a jerk this one time, that it cancels out the rest of your record. I know all about you. Till next time, Woljif. Yeah, that's the pretty pathetic note. Christmas eyes harden, but then sighs. All right, fine. Let's part on good terms. Okay, I'm good with that. That's fine. No. Woljif watches her go, his tail relaxing. Better than nothing. Listen, Chief. When you've got a spare minute, come see me. I've got something I want to discuss with you. But for now, let's get out of here. I don't like sitting below ground when the building above is ready to crash down on our heads. Ah, yes.
Careful now.
The words of a wise person indeed. So many missions to do. This is the mission I think I have to do. Well, let's see. What is our story mission? Our story mission is... honestly, we could go back. But I have a couple of things that need to be done here. So let's go. Fallen horse. Oh man. Then you have no idea how long this video series is going to be. No idea. Heh, 30 parts. You're funny. That's a conservative guess.
You ask me.
The shortest ones that I've found are anywhere from like 67 to they average about 150 from what I've seen. No, I'll tell you everything. Just don't hit me. I never stole nothing. I only just joined the Thieflings. The Tiefling gestures back the way he came as if that explained something. It was all them, back there. They found an underground passage to the Grey Garrison. They've been nicking stuff out there. Stuff out of there ever since. Low down thieving dough rags. That's what they are. But I had nothing to do with it, I swear. Brother Gort? Is that you? Brother Wolfdeer? Woljif? I thought you'd pegged it in Irbeth's jail. Happy to see you too. An underground passage to the Grey Garrison? Tell me more. Right, so the temple around here, the Temple of Amode, has a cellar, and that passage leads from it right to the Grey Garrison. The Thieflings, my pals, damn lot of them, have been using this passage on and off to sell all sorts of stuff to the soldiers in the Grey Garrison. So when the demons burst in the city, we thought we'd check up on the Grey Garrison to see how the soldiers were faring, and to offer our assistance. Don't give me that look. This is the first time I'm hearing of this. Thieflings keep secrets from each other, too, you know. Why are you afraid of me? Yes, why are you afraid of me, the kindly Dampier? You're one of them crusaders, ain't you? You lot hate our guts, the Thieflings, I mean. You lock us up and do worse to us. Tiefling gulps loudly. But I'm not a Thiefling, not really. Can I help you somehow? Yeah, let me go, please. Okay, but pay me. I'll give you everything I got, just don't kill me. Okay. Bye. Cheers for letting me go like this. I'll remember you 100 years. I will. I'll name my firstborn after you. Please don't. What is the Abathan doing? Code project for school. Disgusting.
Precisely.
Yet another obstacle.
I do things my way. Always watch your back. always have the upper hand.
Oh, okay.
Everything has a price.
You can handle them, right?
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
You are today's sacrifice!
Endure this!
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
The light, take you!
I will not be trifled with. I take from the rich and take from the poor. It's my way of supporting equality. Careful now.
Me gonna be saving like every 3 seconds because this game likes to fucking crash.
That's easy.
How about no? We're not gonna head there yet. We're gonna go head over here first.
We'll make this quick. She won't feel a thing.
I don't know. Can we really do this?
Listen, we don't have a choice. There are demons everywhere. What else would you have us do?
A group of knights surrounds a young elven girl. She is dressed in rags that barely cover the hideous scars on her body. The beggar girl is on her knees, watching placidly as the people argue heatedly around her. It is as if she doesn't sense the looming threat at all. A black crow flies, agitated, circles above her head.
In Iomede's name, we're sorry, girl, but it is our duty. We have to do this, not for our own sake, but for the sake of everyone who can still be saved from the demons. If we don't win this battle, you won't have long to live anyway.
So you're gonna kill her?
They're insane! We've got to do something!
I mean, yeah, we do.
I understand. You're scared. You feel powerless. You think this will help. You don't have to justify yourselves to me. Just do what you've decided to do.
That voice actor.
Our weapons barely scratch the demons' hides. We're sacrificing this girl to Iomade so we can consecrate our weapons with her innocent blood and gain the power to destroy the spawn of the abyss.
Bruh. That's fucked.
It's extreme, but we have no other choice. We have to defend this city somehow, or else we'll all perish, including her.
We're gonna see if I can do my strong suit and, you know, diplomacy this out. Who told you to do this? This sounds like cultist work to me.
Good point. Whose idea was this? I think it was yours.
My idea? I was against the whole thing right from the start. Who said we needed to make a sacrifice? Wasn't it you? You can't blame anyone else for that.
Please don't fight. All of you are good people, defenders of the city. You just made a mistake. Please don't hurt them.
You're too naive for your own good, Ember.
The little girl is defending the people who wanted to slaughter her a minute ago.
She's either a saint or she's insane. Maybe the two together.
Hey, I know her. I see her all the time on the street. She's a couple of cards short of a full deck, if you know what I mean.
So rude.
Hi. Remember when we used to play together when we were little? But then you went and got all big. And I stayed the same for some reason.
Oh, she's all scarred up. Oh.
Huh? I played with you? Pull the other one.
You did. We played tag and hide and seek. Then you and the bigger boys came up with the game where you all threw stones at me. You laughed so hard, it made me happy too. But then you grew up and went away to do grown-up things. Want to play with me now?
Oh my goodness, this is... Oh my goodness.
For the love of... Canobris is too damn small.
Because... No. Remember, I'm not listening to you anymore. We're just gonna have them go to the Defender's Tavern. They're scared. Get it. Have them go to the Defender's Tavern just this once. Don't ever think about doing anything so disgusting ever again. That's where we're going.
Thank you.
They're gone. And they all lived. I was sure that someone would die today. So many people have died here already. But we are still alive for some reason. Strange, isn't it? But you shouldn't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a silly girl, really.
Who
Call
are
me
you?
Ember. I live here, on the streets. For many years now. But there's nothing to say about me.
Yeah, you're definitely not ordinary.
No, don't be silly. I'm very ordinary. Well, I know different types of tricks, but Soot taught me those. Now Soot here, she truly is unusual. She's clever and she can talk, but only to me. She teaches me magic tricks and lots of other stuff. I don't know what I'd do without her.
Magic tricks, you say? You could prove useful when fighting the demons, and I'll be able to protect you from the insane soldiers on the street. Come with me. Yes, she's gonna come with me, but I'm not sure I'm ever going to use her because that's fucked. It's like sending a child into battle.
I must have misheard. This girl? Join our party? What could we possibly want with this dirty little beggar?
Bruh, don't need to be a bitch about it.
Sure, let's go.
What the fuck?
Precisely.
And look at that, a full party, Abby. Yeah, well, you're fucked up in that game, so I'm not gonna listen to you. And your resounding advice on how to, work children in your fucking games, you weirdo. Okay, right now, this is 1d4. You have a +0 to your attack. Yeah, but still, fuck you. Oh boy. we're gonna take a look at Ember here. Character. Let's see what you can do. Stigmatized witch. You know, I thought about going as this is my next playthrough. Oh, you have no fucking armor. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is gonna be fucking phenomenal.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
No, I'm not sure if No, Shirley's not going to be a witch. I know what Shirley's going to be. Shirley is going to be Shirley.
On the other hand.
Honestly, wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Go put the Ring of Protection on you. And an Amulet of Natural Armor. Doesn't help you out too much, but
do things my way.
Hopefully that prevents you from just getting one shot. Well, it's a good thing you'd like to know.
Tail is switching. Must be a sign.
I'm not. Fuck. Okay. First things first. Can I put mage armor on you? You. Actually, honestly. Sorry about this. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I'm not playing this on core, and I should be. I didn't think about it. Should be playing this on core. But let me tell you, Abby, on core rules, these things fucking suck. You'll get enemies. They're called swarm enemies, as you can see right there. And basically, they can't be fucking hit except by throwables or spells. I can't just change the core. I have to beat the game or start over. There's no just changing it. What do you think I'm trying to do, Abathin?
Into the fray!
Make every strike count.
I will not be trifled with. Always watch your back.
Oof. That was a good placement for a trap. I did not fucking see that.
You can trust me.
Just not paying attention in the fucking slightest.
I hope you appreciate this. The spirits guide me.
Oh, wait.
Toes. Careful now.
This will leave
something wrong here.
Precisely.
Alright, let's...
I will help where I can.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Motherfucker, I forgot about this shit. Well, actually, you know what? Put you there. Okay, completely forgot about that. Hey, Abby. My healing problems are now over.
Rely on me. Lead on.
Albeit, they would have been over sooner if I had actually fucking paid attention in the slightest. But,
Together, we stand.
I wasn't paying attention, so that didn't happen. Position 1, 2, cook a meal, they need to have the recipes. Honestly, I don't really think we need a cook. But, you know, well, might as well. I can't even, so honestly, I'll just put you on there.
Tell me this. How come you're so sure you're really talking to spirits and not just hearing voices in your head?
For the same reason I am certain that you are a lowly creature lacking in wit or decency. Some things are simply self-evident.
I like the snark. I like the snark. Day 21. Month Arodus. Year 470 or year 4715. Sometimes a long-awaited rest does not bring the desired relief. What comes is a heavy, clinging sleep on the edge of wakefulness, where consciousness seems poised between reality and oblivion. The possible reasons for such disturbed slumber are myriad. Strained nerves, perhaps, or a lingering reaction to trauma. Lady Victoria emerges from the oblivion of her leaden sleep, like a drowned woman dragging herself up from the depths of a swamp. The wound on her chest is burning, like someone pressed an invisible brand to it. The wound has closed again, but the blood stained on her shirt betrays its presence beneath. There is no time to investigate the cause behind her malicious. A trying day lies ahead, but how will Lady Victoria be up to the challenge if her thoughts are so muddled, and her entire body aches like after a day's toil? I will address it. After several moments, the weariness abates, retreating to the depths of her subconscious, believing the path open to return the next time Lady Victoria seeks refuge in sleep. Lady Victoria recalls that she slept peacefully in the defender's heart. Perhaps a priest can explain what has happened. End scene. It is possible... that's just so. Nightmares and corruption prevent you from resting well. Corruption increases during rest at different rates in different areas. When your corruption reaches first, second, or third level, various negative effects are applied. There are 3 corruption levels in total. The higher the level, the more difficult it becomes to fight your battles. The character who is assigned to protective ritual role performs these rituals before the party goes to sleep, which reduces the corruption. You can fully remove corruption in safe places. You will discover these areas of respite as long as you progress the game. In some locations, you may come across various holy artifacts, cleansing them or interacting with them allow you to partially remove your corruption level. Was the voice good enough for you, Abby?
Everything has a price.
Don't lie to me.
Always watch your back.
I'm surprised.
I always have the upper hand.
Yes, I'm surprised you're still up. I will be right back, Abigail. I have returned. Let me just get these on, and I'll be, start it back up. All right. No, it doesn't feel good to be back.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Go for their hearts!
Cover me!
Wow. I say, you better not say she touched that somehow, because...
No glory without risk!
Surrender or else!
How do you miss a person who's fucking lying down?
You won't survive me.
Yeah, we're gonna move you up just a little bit closer here.
I'll cut you wide open!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Too late for apologies!
Say...
Endure this!
The spirits demand your blood!
Stab their backs. I'll loot your corpse.
Into the fray!
I'll hit you!
Distract them for me.
Thank you.
Make every strike count.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Oh, this is gonna go good. Or would you? How long did that last?
1
minute.
Fine.
Did we find trouble?
No, they did.
All right. Oh, this is Wooljiff. Never mind.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Huh. Okay, game. Definitely some bugs to be worked out here, I guess.
The light take you!
Time to share your treasures.
Fuck. So what is the young Abathan doing up still? I thought Abathan liked to go to bed.
You won't survive me.
What the fuck? You and your milestones, like, come on, Abathan.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I will not blame the professor. You should have had this milestone done
Cover me,
forever
all right?
ago.
You won't stop us.
all your fault, Abby. Should have had it done already. Nope. I didn't hear it, and I didn't hear it, so therefore it did not happen. I know I didn't, so stop putting words in his mouth. Come on.
Endure this!
Thanks for giving my... But he thought it close enough. You filthy liar. Yeah, like, I'm gonna believe you after you tried lying to me.
Into the fray!
You dirty liar.
Why not both?
Surrender, or else!
Something wrong?
Collect you. Oh, potions?
You sure it's safe?
Okay.
I do things my way.
That reminds me. +5 to armor. And no, it's not good enough. But you, however... Armor class is 17 for you. Your armor class is 22. What is it if I put you on? 23. And we'll go back to... Can you even wear that? You can't. Oh, this is gonna be so fucking hard. Looks like you're gonna get that.
I will not be trifled with. Careful now.
Just stuttering a lot. Might as well save. Also, stop being mean to emojis,
Everything
Abby.
has a price.
The elf hunched up next to you was clutching a small but deep puncture wound. Her appearance is quite remarkable. Her skin is blacker than Gurdundi's. Her teeth are fanged, and her hair is gray as crowns. Her crimson eyes glare with you a gleam of malice. What are you looking at, soldier? Like what you see? Yeah. Failed. I'm pretty sure she's a vampire, but it's neither here. That's not for me to discern. This elf may have fallen victim to some wicked magic. A curse, maybe. Or did her long service to the forces of darkness twist her appearance in a gruesome way? Who are you? Giving you a scrutinizing look, she says harshly, "There's no point in you knowing, soldier. Trust me, the answer would only bring you misfortune, and it still wouldn't be any of use to you. I'm a wanderer you won't ever meet again." I wonder, Kalessa. Hold on. been a little bit since I've played. Okay, it's not Kalessa. Who wounded you? She responds with a razor-sharp smile. Haven't you noticed? The city is burning. There's a battle going on. I was wounded by a cultist. Ember is looking her over thoughtfully. Her wounds are so strange. Not at all like mine. They burned me from the outside, but you were burned from within, I think. It hurt, didn't it? Unperturbed by her cold silence, Ember continues. Yes, I can see that it hurts. I'm sorry that happened to you. Ember, darling, stop being creepy. Stop. Holy fuck. She's like one of those children you meet in a horror film right before you die. Reminds me of those people in The Shining. I can heal you. Let's go there. Don't. I can handle it myself. I don't like it when strangers cast spells upon me. To the abyss with you. The elf tries clumsily to pull away, but the magic does its work, and a stab wound on her body heals quickly. Glaring at you, she mutters through her clenched teeth. Thanks, and everything. The next person who uses magic on me without my permission gets an arrow to the eye. What's with your appearance? A demon's handiwork. Some shrinking spawn flew across the sky, raining corruption down upon us all. I was caught in the attack. It's fine. It'll go away soon. She shrugs nonchalantly and looks past you. Well, I have to go. Mysterious elf. My gut tells me it's time I was leaving too. It's dangerous to stay here. Farewell, soldier.
That's easy.
Save the last one for me.
Bruh. Who do I get into combat with? Can't even fucking see him. Also, you're not allowed to do what you want. Oh, wait. There you are. I see you now. Fought these guys before. They don't look like they have any AoE, so we're not going to worry about it.
Distract them for me.
Oof. Okay then. We'll move you up there. Nice to meet you back. I'm Tristan.
Make every strike count.
Too late for apologies.
Your death awaits.
time to share your treasures.
You are today's sacrifice! Ha!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'll hit you!
You'll hit her. You'll hit him. I don't think you will.
Cover me! I always have the upper hand. Precisely.
This is where I
Always watch your back.
started from.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan. Forget it.
Can we rest, please? I'm tired.
Careful.
Do
now.
not fear! Do not waver!
Go for their hearts!
Ah, boy.
You won't stop us.
Stab their backs.
Cover me, all right?
You won't survive me.
Please? I'm tired.
The heartbeat quickens.
Jeez. Okay, you're the last thing. Oh, you're a touch-based thing. That's right.
I'll loot your corpse.
Not even gonna bother. You're not gonna be able to get close enough.
Endure this!
Surrender or else!
Your death awaits. Precisely.
Who is she talking to? Oh.
Always watch your back.
My beloved brothers, I admire your zeal, of course, but would you not agree this is hardly time to be standing guard over a hole that no one will ever emerge from? Or perhaps you're concerned that somebody will decide to go for a nighttime stroll and will accidentally fall into it. Such foresight is laudable, but do you really need so many soldiers for such a task? Can't your warriors be put to better use, for instance, fighting demons or clearing rubble, while the people trapped beneath it might still be alive? The face of a golden curled Asimar is beautiful even by the standards of his skin, in whose veins run the blood of angels. His melodious voice sounds cheerful, but bitter reproach simmers his gaze. Don't you dare call me brother, heretic. The signs of recent hard fighting are obvious in the stern old man. His armor is dented and covered in blood, and his unnatural pallor suggests something dangerous than wounds inflicted by claws and fangs. Nevertheless, his gaze is stony, and his voice, accustomed to barking orders, is harsh and clipped. How dare you accuse me of doing nothing to protect the city, especially now, when followers of your temple were caught committing treason? To my mind, you are no different than the demon worshippers, those miscreants, those beasts that are digging under the city walls. Everyone knows, my dearest prelate, that in your zealous pursuit of order in the city, you have long since forgotten how to tell friend from foe and good from evil. That's what happened with my adepts, whose act of treason was a genuine attempt to save the city. And yet again, I am forced to repeat myself. While we are wasting time pointing on pointless quarrels, people are dying under the rubble in our city. People whom we could have saved if you had only set your soldiers to the task and not kept them here, surrounding a useless and utterly harmless hole in the ground. Harmless? Well, if it's on your say-so, then there must mean there's someone down there. You're guilty, that's no doubt. They're just waiting for us to abandon our post before they slink out and try again to. The old man noticed his words. And you, I remember you. You appeared in my city the day the demons attacked and Trindulv died. What are you doing here? Answer at once, or I'll have you strung up by your ankles before you know it. Don't think that the demons have wounded me. I still have enough strength to take on 100 of your sort. And what is this hideous creature? So rude. Land at your service. The mongrel ducks his head in a bow. My forebears fought in the First Crusade. I've lived in Canberra my whole life. You haven't ever seen me before? Ah, must be because you don't ever venture into the city, into our underground district. We've been meaning to complain to the city authorities that our paving stones have been in need of repair for a long time. The First Crusade, so you're a mongrel. You obviously know human speech. Surprisingly well, in fact. Alright, let's be off with you. If he causes any trouble, I shall hold you responsible. Oh my goodness, such an ass. Who are you to be asking me such questions? I find it passing strange that you don't know who I am. Holleran Shoplik, Prelate of Canabris, Inquisitor by the grace of Imodia, Defender of the city by the grace of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, against threats from within and without. And as we can see, you've done a sterling job protecting the city. The golden curled hair Asmar flashes a flinty smile. I am Raymond of Edmund, prior of the Temple of Desna, which alas currently lies in ruin. Wise Horan here believes it vital to guard this hole in the ground from which he is certain demons will emerge at any moment. I've been trying to convince him that the city has far more urgent matters to do. For instance, rescuing those currently dying under the rubble. You know what? There may be, in fact, be one matter that is more important than guarding this hole. I've put it off, and I've put it off, and look where it's led us. I should have had you hung from the gates back when you dared to defend your gang of delinquent demon collaborators. If the Sakorians had hanged Aurelia Volesh while they had the chance, there never would have ever been a war. I won't repeat my mistake. I won't hesitate. Soldiers, seize the scum. Prelate, see reason. These are frightening times, but threatening to hang somebody without trial, that is unworthy of a servant of Amodia. Lest you forget, girl, we may serve the same goddess, but you are not an inquisitor. Don't question the way I choose to serve Amodia, and I won't question yours. You know what, bitch? Behold, Inquisitor, I bear the gift of an angel who died in the caves below. You. The old man frowns and whispers something, a prayer or spell. With each word, his face reflects. You are telling the truth. The light in your hand was wrought by the power of heaven. I will keep an open mind with regard to you, stranger, and later, under less fractious circumstances, I would like to ask you about how you came to receive this gift. Don't lay a finger on him or you'll have to answer to me. The holds up his hands in a placating gesture. Stop. You are the defenders of what remains of Canabras. Can't you think of anything better than to be at each other's throats in the ruins of the city? You're a fool, Huron. You're a zealot and a murderer, but you're a fool first and foremost. I told you the Wardstone was weakened. You wouldn't listen. I warned you that the city was going to be attacked. You shooed me away. The truth is that my young adepts were trying to save the Wardstone, and you stopped them. Of course, those truly responsible for this tragedy are the demons, but you have done nothing to prevent it, and now you would still rather kill an innocent person and perish than admit that you were wrong, as always. He fled. The heretic, he's no doubt expecting me to rush off in pursuit, but that won't work on me. What about you? If you've truly been marked out for a gift from heaven, this is your chance. Save the city. Go bring back that filthy traitor. I am almost certain he and his cronies were helping the demons, either knowingly or unknowingly. Their attempt to bewitch the Wardstone is clear proof. Remain must be captured. Honestly, I'm just gonna fucking leave. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I forgot to read. Sorry, my bad, Abby. My bad. What is this gibberish? As if I have nothing better to do than to arrange a meeting with vagrants. But it's true. You and the other knights tied us to stakes and started lighting the bonfire. Father died, and then one of your knights changed his mind and pulled me from the flames. But then he died too. Don't you remember? If you were forgiven, then, or if you were burned, then it was with a good reason. You say some traitor helped you escape from the fire. That is a crime in and of itself, which means that you've been evading justice all these years. If it weren't for the invasion, I would review your case and see that your sentence was finally fulfilled. You're lucky you have more important issues to deal with. Dude, I want you to fucking die. He didn't look the way he does now, all wrinkled and gray, and he was young, with a big mustache. Ember smiles broadly and draws a large, bushy mustache in the air with her fingers. He probably forgot all about me. It was a long time ago. But I do want to say one thing. I'm not cross with him. This knight is a true hero. He just really wanted to protect the city. Only he got all mixed up about who was good and who was evil. Whole run. Honestly? Yeah, you should be asking forgiveness for hurting that child. Hardly anyone can look innocent. How did this girl manage to survive the fire? And that crow that's always flying around her? I'd advise you to take a closer look. at this little lamb of yours. If you ask me, she looks highly suspicious indeed. Dude, oh my goodness. If I have a choice to execute you, I'm gonna fucking execute you. Let's go. Bye-bye, kind knight. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever wanted to kill an NPC who is supposed to be on your side so much.
I do things my way.
Day 22, month Erodus, year 4715. The demon invasion transformed all of Canterbury into one great battlefield, but nowhere in the city suffered as much as this square. This place saw a clash of titans, the demon lord Desecrate leading his hordes from the abyss, and the dragon Trendeval, the mightiest of the city's defenders, and one of the first to fall. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment, simply by looking at the ruins. From the chimneys torn down by powerful wings in a sharp dive to the bloody tracks left behind when the demon dragged away the noble reptile's broken body. But it is no hypothetical scout gazing upon it. Ruins. It is Lady Victoria, and she is not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely perceivable presence lingers over this place, like a gaze untethered from any observer. This mysterious force, unknown to mortal kind, silently assesses and judges and seeks a better way out. Well, dirty lies. I bet you won't finish the rest of this tomorrow. In an instant, Lady Victoria is vested with this power and looks at the world with its eyes. The past, the present, and the future stand before her as unified whole. An unmoving and multifaceted crystal would be beautiful were it not for the fractures of blemish, flecks, marring its splendor. Night scrub. What past does she see? In the past exists the one who wielded this gaze in life. Although the one and life are in opposite turns of aeons, the supernatural embodiments of cosmic matter, rather than who or what. A better word for these entities is how. These aeons appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, to put an end to the intermingling of the planes and destroy the world wound, the chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the visitors from beyond proved too weak for the battle they came to fight. They even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent Desecrate back to the abyss. With one swing of the scythe, the demon lord cut the Aeon down. What presence does she see? Runes, blood, corpses. None of this perturbs the Aeon's dispassionate gaze. The living are alive. The dead will be judged by Pharasmal. All is as it should be, but the demons circling in the sky or prowling through the streets create a jarring juxtaposition, like splashes of blood-red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. They should not be here. The world of mortals is for mortals. The demon's place is in the demon's world. How sublime the world would be if everything in it knew its place. But even the demons aren't as abhorrent as the sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languishing in the dirt among the bricks and smashed cobblestone. No mortal would notice it, but to an Aeon's eyes, its mere existence is an outrage against universal laws. If the Aeon still existed. They would not stop until the crystal was unmade, but the Aeon is gone, and only their gaze remains. Lady Victoria picks up the crystal out of the dirt and stows it in her pocket. She is mortal, which means she has the power to decide what to do with it. What future does she see? Good and evil, chaos and order, everything in its lawful place in the multiverse. It is no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls from life into death and back to life again. The reality, rid of its flaws, is now perfect, and the aeons withdraw to eternally admire its beauty, which will never be threatened again. After allowing the heroine to view the world through the aeons, through their eyes, the little that remained of the destroyed aeon is killed, even appropriately here, for an entity that is so removed from life and death as we understand them. Used up to its last vestige of energy, now they are ready to disperse into nothingness, unless someone decides to preserve the aeon within themselves. Will the heroine take on the power so that she may look again at the world? We'll keep it. The spirit of the Aeon dwells out of sight, deep in Lady Victoria's soul, like a pair of magical spectacles stowed away until the moment when the heroine once again needs to look at the world through another's eyes.
Shh. I won't let you hurt my friends.
Oh, hey.
I'll cut you wide open.
The light, take you!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Make every strike count.
Too late for apologies.
Cover me!
The spirits demand your blood.
The inheritor,
Everything has a
guide my
price.
blade!
Oh man, my throat hurts.
I always have the upper hand.
Is that a trap?
Careful
It
now.
might be a trap.
If there's gold, it's mine. That's easy. Precisely. Always watch your back.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Stab their backs. fatigue. Hesitation is a waste of time. Shh. Careful now. That's easy.
Watch it, watch it. What are you goons doing? You'll bloody crush me. A young tiefling lad is trapped in a collapsed section of the tunnel. Another two tieflings scramble, trying in vain to free him from the rebel. Quit whining. Hey. Quit whining. Hey, alarm. Someone's coming. Maybe she will help us. Rise up, would you, before you get us killed. Let's make a run for it while we still can. No, come on. Don't leave me. I'll die here. Hey guys, I see you're in a bit of a jam. Get a load of this lot, and no escort neither. Woodruff, you little shit. How you're not dead yet? And who's that with you? They're friends of mine. Great guys. Woodruff turns to you, and out of the corner of his mouth says, "Listen, do me a solid and help me drag this sorry carcass free. Then they'll repay you. Cross my heart." Clearing the rubble proves a bigger challenge than expected. By the time you finally free the trapped tiefling, you are ready to collapse with fatigue. Whew, I'm alive. And all in one piece. Give or take. Thank you. I'll remember your kindness for the rest of my life. The freed tiefling turns to them. And you two clowns, I don't want to hear a word out of you. Get into tunnel now. One trip just to the Grey Garrison and back. Don't be a coward. It's not going to collapse. Go, or else we came all this way for nothing. That ended well, didn't it? Wished. Not now. Talk later. Everything's alright now? And go? Hey, wait. We probably should come clean now, since you did save one of us. We're what they call thieflings. We kind of skirt around the edges of the laws. That's how we make our living. Say some tyrant bans books that show stuff he don't like, or fancy Cononian wine he don't drink. Is it wrong if we step in to fill the gap in the marketplace? There's demand for it. Someone's got to sell it. Oh boy. Don't go thinking we're gangsters or anything. Our only concern is making the lives of citizens easier for a little coin. People in this city can't even breathe without breaking some stupid regulation or restriction. Take this tunnel that collapsed on top of our friend, for instance. It leads straight to the Grey Garrison. Thanks to it, any soldier whose throat's feeling a little dry or something, or who needs some nighttime reading material, we can get all the things for him, and that heartless superior refuses to. We're providing a public service. I helped you, now you can help me and Commander Tirabad to save Kenabras. The militia needs people with various skills, even ones as unusual as yours. You what? Are you blind or something? The tiefling points out. Tailson. Know what people call us? Aurelio's spawn. And that's one of the nice nicknames. Crusaders and tieflings don't mix. We'll be torched on sight. Ho ho. Earbeth Tierbed from the Eagle Watch. Lads, we have to help her. She's one of the big shots in the town that actually treats us with any decency. Why should we risk our necks for the Crusaders? Because Irbeth risked her necks for ours. She saved me from that creep Herlin, yanked me straight out of his torture chamber. Only a worthless Torag refuses to help her out after that. Nah, nuh-uh, I'm not listening to this anymore. You do what you want. I'm heading for the River Kingdoms. Go on, then. I'm going with the Crusaders. I'm going to round up the others to help. We've made some good money in this city. It'd be a shame to surrender our meal ticket to the demons. But enough yammering. So long.
Precisely.
Alright, let's... I guess... Come on. Motherfucker. I need to remember to stop doing that.
No.
I'll loot your corpse.
You won't survive me.
Yes, they will, because you like to miss, Lan.
I'll hit you!
No.
Distract them for me.
Matricium Turinos. Into the fray!
Your death awaits. Cover me!
Endure this!
I will not be trifled with. Always watch your back. I do things my way.
This is my kind of work.
Careful now.
I'll cheer you on from over there.
Stab their backs.
Time to share your treasures.
You are today's sacrifice! Ha!
Oh. Oh, here we go.
Make every strike count.
No glory without risk.
Up. Guess you get to attack. And miss horribly.
I'll eat your corpse.
Cover me, all right?
Go for their hearts!
You won't stop us.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The light take you!
Your death awaits.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I'll cut you wide open!
Everything has a price. That's easy.
No reason to pause. It is no trouble.
I always have the upper hand. Precisely. Always watch your back.
I did it. It happens sometimes.
They dare threaten me.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Terrible mistake. Don't worry about me.
What's on your mind? I wonder. I am helpful, am I not? Well? At your discretion. If it pleases you.
Pearls of wisdom from Brother Woljif. When you're on a job, don't go wearing a big sweeping cloak. When you're sneaking about the house, you'll knock over every trinket like an idiot.
Sound advice.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Tactical retreat! It's all your fault!
I'm done with you.
I will not be trifled with. Careful now.
Oh boy.
I'll watch your back.
Matritium Turinos. Matritium Turinos. We will win this war.
I do things my way.
Hate having to have to quick save all the time, but as we've seen,
That's
the
easy.
stutters in the game just kinda make it a necessity.
This is my chance to run! A terrible mistake.
Just sit here. Don't.
It's your fault!
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me. Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
So this is how it feels.
You won't survive me.
Yes.
Endure this!
Go.
Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel. This is not my time yet. You won't survive me.
Surrender, or else!
I'm not sure I agree with that, but alright.
Endure this!
Too late for a bow. Continue fighting, everyone.
Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh my goodness, this guy's save. Jesus, fucking finally. Let's put this in turn base and try this again.